believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. I think about it every night and day. Spread my wings and fly away. Opening up to possibility. That's what we're talking about today. Opening up to possibility. So there was a time not too long ago, I was in a job that was too small for me. Sunday nights were the worst. I dread thinking about Monday mornings, getting up, going to that job that I hated. So I started to think to myself, what can I do to change my life? How can I open up myself to more possibility? I have so many talents, so many positive things going on for me. Why am I settling for less than what I deserve? So they may be something that you could identify with. And I'll come here today to speak to you about opening up to possibility and what that might look like for you. So when we think about opening up to possibility, we might think about opening up ourselves. And during this discussion, we're going to talk about some exercises of opening up our bodies physically to what possibility can look like. Because we know when we're not open to possibility, we might think of ourselves in a shrunken state, in fetal position. So we're going to talk about opening up to possibility. And sometimes for women that might be challenging because we're in these roles that society puts us in that we have accepted and put upon ourselves. So we want to open up to our voice and open up to what's possible for us. And so we're going to discuss what gets in our way of opening up to possibility. It might be our mental chatter. It might be what our family's telling us, what we think we have to do. So we're going to look at some of those obstacles that get in our way of opening up to possibility. And opening up to possibilities is something that we can embrace each day and each moment. It's a moment-by-moment choice to open up to possibility. So just because we open up to it today doesn't mean that tomorrow we may fall back into our same routine. So it's something that we can embrace in each moment. So I have a little poem here I'd like to read to you about this topic. It's called Walking Slowly. It only takes a reminder to breathe, a moment to be still. And just like that, something in me settles, softens, makes space for imperfection. The harsh voice of judgment drops to a whisper. And I remember again that life isn't a relay race, and that we all cross the finish line. That waking up to life is what we were born for. As many times as I forget, catch myself charging forward without even knowing where I'm going, that many times I can make that choice to stop, to breathe, to be, and walk. So we can take that time out each day and each moment to stop, to breathe, to take the mindful pause, to open ourselves up to possibility. Okay, so being open to possibility is kind of like, I liken it to when you go on your computer and you click that button to open that new file, start that new document. So we can start that new document anytime, at any time. Take out the time to stop, to breathe, and open up. So earlier I talked about what some of the obstacles might be as far as opening up to possibility. And the obstacles might be many. So we're going to take time out to look at what some of those obstacles might be. And the importance of taking time out to do this is allowing us to view life through a new lens and to hear what some of that inner chatter might be, to become cognizant of what some of our inner chatter might be telling us, and ways that we can look at ourselves in a new frame, in a new light. So what gets in your way of being open to possibility? It might be different for you than what it is for me. So we're going to take time to delve into what gets in my way of being open to possibility. And we're going to be open to new things and make way for new creativity and new things in our lives. when we were children, a lot of us, we look at children and they're open to all types of possibilities. They're questioning why, they're curious. So maybe we could learn ways that we can be like that again. How can we be open and be curious? And how could this benefit us? So coming to this breakout session will give you the tools to have that new lens, to be open, to be curious, to have that mind, that curious mind like a child has. And the last benefit of opening up to possibilities will help us to ask ourselves, what if? What might be a benefit of opening myself up to new possibilities? How can this curiosity benefit me? And this will hopefully be a start of, when you leave here, of a new practice of opening up daily to new possibilities and being cognizant that this is something that we can embrace at any moment and any time. So do you want to come fly with me? I hope so.
Yes, yes.